can the council support to help decrease gang activities? And should this be coordinated with the school district?
I don't know the names of the policies that they have, but working with the schools is a good thing. Every Wednesday, I am out on a bike ride through the Dakota area where I live. As we're bicycling around town, we see a bunch of kids. We tell the kids, hey, it's a family bike ride. So we ask the kids, come on down, jump in, let's go. So as we're riding with these kids, you see a lot of them, they're all in red. And then you start talking to them. How you doing in school? Stay out of trouble. I'm watching you. So as long as we outreach to them, hang out with them, get to know who they are, just love on them. Basically, just love on them. We'll be okay.
We passed Measure UU in 2004 and Measure K in 2008 to specifically address the youth violence here in Union City. That is with the homicide in 2007 and 2008 went to zero. 2011 to 2012 because of that program. So we are doing a lot to make sure the gang problem here in Union City is addressed.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's the first time we've ever started to run short of questions because we can move so quickly. Okay. I think most candidates say that they support education and helping youth in our community. What 3 ideas or specific events have you supported in the last year? This is a what have you done, not what would you do. Okay.
Okay. Prior to being on the city council, I was on the school board for 8 years. And one of my biggest priorities make sure that we have good education in our system. Recently, I was a CASA volunteer for sexually abused children in the county. So that's one of the things that I was involved in, make sure the children are safe, make sure that the children are going to school, and safe also. So, can you repeat the question again?
I just gave it away. What ideas or specific events to support education and youth services have you supported in the last year?
Okay. Currently, I'm in the task force for the youth violence prevention here in Union City. That is with the youth that we're currently doing the gosh, came here in a blank. Let me get back to that first.
Okay. Okay, Jose?
Myself, I've been every Wednesday going on bike rides with kids. There's at least once a month we meet and we tutor kids. Same thing, help them with math and sciences. There was a time when we had the Dakota School facility and we were actually teaching them music. I play guitar. So we're teaching music. A few people from the community stepped up and some taught dance, some taught arts, some taught karate. So every day of the week we had an activity for the kids to go. And that's what I've been doing for a while.
Hey, can I go back into that? Is that all right?
Yeah, really quickly, because
Okay.
I don't know how we time that.
I'm currently serving as the vice chair on the Dakota Teen Center Task Force and supported the allocation of $2 million to begin development of the teen facility designed by the youth. Also supported the New Haven Unified Schools Kids Zone that improved the educational opportunities for the children in the Dakota neighborhood from cradle to college. So okay. That's currently what I'm doing.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now The last question, this is going to be the last question before the final statements, and it is, there are many senior citizens in Union City, increasing number of people qualifying as seniors, and they have needs related to the programs of aging. What can the city do to help them stay healthy and able to live well in their own homes?
I have an aunt right now who's at a nursing home, and what I did was just simple stuff. Just be with her, go to the store with her. I guess what we can help out is doing that little stuff for them. Maybe go to the store for them. Maybe have a type of group that will go to pick up their medicine or take them to the doctor, take them here, take them there. Maybe some people even volunteer. If someone wants to get into maybe a nursing program or something where they can go and say, you know what, before I go into this nursing program, let's see, you know, if you really have that heart to be a nurse. Some people maybe just want to go into the nursing program for the money or something, but once they get there, they find out that, you know what, my heart is not in helping people. So maybe that's a start.
Thank you.
Well, at the Senior Center, we have a lot of programs that addresses the senior citizens' need. We have dancing, we have going out to different area, going out to casino and things like that. So we have a lot of programs for them that really address that senior citizens issue.
Okay. All right, well, now we'll ask you to give your closing statement, and Mr. Navarro, we'll begin with you.
Thank you. I have lived in Union City for over 30 years, and I care deeply about my community. I have served in the City Council for the past 8 years, and I look forward to serving for another 4 years. I'm seeking re-election so that I may continue working hard to protect and enhance Union City's neighborhood, carefully manage economic growth, advocate for social service, protect the environment, and maintain fiscal stability. Today, I have great confidence in the positive directions we have embarked upon since my first term in office, but my work is not yet over. With redevelopment money going away, it is even more essential that an experienced council member be on board in City Hall. When re-elected, I will continue the implementation of its fiscal recovery, fund programs that fight crimes and promote public safety, as well as social justice, encourage new business development throughout Union City, at the same time preserving the business we already have established, continue to be conservative and be responsible in the use of taxpayers' money, and finally be a strong advocate to open government that will respect and listen to the citizens of Union City. I respectfully ask that you vote for me, Jim Navarro, on November 6th.
Thank you. Mr. Estrella.
First of all, thank you guys for staying. I was at Walmart the other day, and some guy asked me, if you're elected council, what do you promise? What are you going to promise me? I looked at him and said, I ain't going to promise you nothing. Number one, because I ain't no politician. A year ago, I never thought about being or doing this. It was just that I've been running around here, there, this group, that group, seen all kinds of stuff. And I seen the way direction our country was going, our state of California was going, our county was going, our cities were going, cities up here north going bankrupt, cities down south, pensions out of control, people getting $300,000 a year. I said, my God, this is crazy. This is crazy. So at that point, a little voice inside you says, Jose, you've seen all this stuff. What are you going to do? You're going to stay home and just watch TV? Watch Leave It to Beaver? So I said, I got off my chair, and here I am now. So I don't have all the questions, all the answers, but I do taxes. And one thing I do know is I like to hold people accountable. You know, numbers don't lie. Maybe us people, we tend to lie, we tend to sell little white lies, but numbers don't lie. So I will hold city people, starting with myself, accountable to the residents of Union City. That's it.
Okay, well, we want to thank you for having the willingness to run for public office. And we thank the audience for coming and remind you to vote on November 6th. And earlier, the moderator mentioned the smartvoter.org. And if you do not know it, you may register to vote online. If you have neighbors, people down the street that have moved in since the last election, be sure to remind them that they need to re-register to vote. They still have until well into October, and they can go online, smartvoter.org, and it'll tell you where to go. You can register online. California is privileged to be a state where the state is committed to making it easy for people to vote. So, and if you have time on Election Day, volunteer to drive people to the polls. Thank you very much.
Thank you.